Apparently, DDG don't take care of his camera operators. We gonna check it out though. This is my first time watching this, so we just gonna get right into it.
So this is completely backfiring on DDG and not going how he expected. So DDG did a live stream where he's responding back to one of his old employees, his cameraman, where the cameraman is complaining about how difficult it was working for DDG. DDG hopped on live stream to address the drama because he felt like he had to, due to the growing number of hate. Like, people were really like going off on DDG once they heard the cameraman speak out before even hearing his side. But once they heard his side, it just made them even angrier. So this is what the
to headphones 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, in the middle of butt fuck nowhere in Arkansas. In my experience being a camera operator, camera operators are like at the bottom. You know, they treat us like at the bottom. Everything is our fault. I hear from a lot of other camera operators that I was talking to, they also cramped up. Body was giving out due to dehydration. You know, they needed to have a couple minutes to themselves to recharge, you know. All in all, you know, regardless of what may occur at Streamer University, it just didn't work out between me and him. It was mutual. No hard feelings. I got a lot of love for him, and I hope it's mutual. Some advice that I would give for camera operators, really.
I hate the type of people that'll say how much love they got for somebody and then still like somehow bash them. Like he he just literally just said, I still got a lot of love for him, but then you just was just bashing him about the shit, like, and then now you like it seemed like this video about to get worse.
Is, you know, when you think you're prepared, you can always be more prepared. If you're gonna be a full-time camera operator for a talent, especially of that caliber, be prepared to treat it like the mafia. Nothing comes before the mafia. Nothing comes before the talent. Your family, your mental, physical health, your errands, what you have to do at the house. Talent comes first.
I truly hope he's talking about the talent's expectation for the cameraman and not what he really believes. Because if he believes that cameraman work comes before your family or your physical and mental health, nothing comes before that at all. Now, this was DDG's cameraman at Streamer University, right? DDG had just hired him there. You know, he was supposed to be a long-term permanent cameraman. But after Streamer University, it was so brutal, it was so cruel. His experience working for DDG, from his opinion, right, like was just so brutal and impossible to deal with that he had to quit immediately after Streamer University. Now, he would also say the problem was the pay.
You'll get a phone call at 1:30 that they need you at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, and you are obligated to, you know, fulfill that. If you're going to be a full-time camera operator, I suggest you have a strong program that goes well with physical, having a strong relationship with God or whoever you believe with spiritually. Or this job can really take a toll on you, especially when you're in the middle of the limelight unintentionally. The haters and the trolls and the harassment can really get to your head, seriously. I'm grateful that, you know, I have a strong connection with God. I have a good, loving family back at home, and I have friends and colleagues that really care for me, and I care for them as well. So, you know, shout out to my family, shout out to, you know, other fellow cam operators and other friends that I have there, you know, supporting me and really checking in on me and giving me that source of hope, you know.
Man, where is DDG part at or something? Like this dude.
That straight sounded like indentured servitude. That sounded like, yo, this man was a servant. Now, when this dude came forward with his story of working for DDG, people latched onto it because this is about like the third or fourth cameraman that has quit, and they've quit abruptly too. Like the last one before him, like they just ain't show up for the, like for their last shift, and they quit like 5 minutes before they were supposed to do their shift with DDG, right?
Hey, if you running through cameramans like that, maybe it is DDG. Like, you know, at first I'm thinking like maybe the job just too hard or maybe they not cut out for the job. But if you done ran through 4 cameramen, it's a problem on your end, buddy. And it sound like you need to get you a robot to start recording your videos.
and he got a lot of backlash for it. He quit to be a streamer too. The only like cameraman that quit on good terms is Johnny, because Johnny kind of had more motion as like a streamer, and DDG understood that he needed to quit to be a streamer. But this is outrageous. This is absurd. This is really, really, really terrible, bro. This is bad. And people latched onto it and they believed it because, again, other cameramans have quit abruptly. All right. And other cameramans have complained about how much they was getting paid. So people just recognized a pattern here and was calling DDG out on it. So DDG went live to kind of try to get ahead of the backlash. And this did not help his case at all, not one bit, especially once people found out a ballpark of what he was paying these dudes.
Yeah, I know I'm back without, I don't know why this is funny. I'm back without a cameraman. And I seen some shit, bro. And when I seen some shit, it made me be like, I made the right decision, bro. I hate when niggas do that shit, bro. And then, you know, one thing I don't fuck with about this cameraman shit, right? Is niggas will indirectly try to diss working for me. But niggas was so excited. Like, that shit be blowing me, bro. Like, you don't know how much cameraman's paid. Tell him how much he was paid at this point, bro. Like,
I don't know how people found out the exact pay. Like, I don't know if the cameraman was leaking it to these really, really big clip pages. But the big clip pages, multiple of them began to post how much DDG was paying his cameraman. He was paying him $3,000 a month. Now, $3K a month is nothing to sneeze at.
$3K a month. You know, that might be actually, decent for a lot of other people. But I guess I gotta take in consideration he live in Cali. Let's see, what's the cost of living in Cali? Or how much? Matter of fact, we got ChatGPT. What I'm doing? Got ChatGPT. ChatGPT acting funny. See what they say. So I asked, how much does it cost to live in Cali, or how much do I need to make per check every 2 weeks? To live in California as a single adult with no children, the average basic cost of living is roughly $2,400 to $3,500 per month for necessities. To cover these essentials, you need to take home a minimum biweekly paycheck of $1,150. Also, 3,000 is barely making it, if not making it. I mean, but that shouldn't be your full-time primary job if that's all you making and you live out where you do. No wonder why people are leaving Cali right now.
$3K a month is, a decent salary for somebody fresh out of high school. However, in this economy, while living in California and LA, $3,000 a month is outrageous.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Now, the work days were about 4 to 5 hours because that's how long DDG streams on average, like 4 to 5 hours. And DDG claims he was like taking care of the food, the travel, et cetera, et cetera. But still, bruh, $3,000 a month is outrageous, all right? Outrageous. Now, DDG believes that this is a fair amount, according to him, because all they're doing is just capturing the movement. They're doing right, left, right, left. And he believes the job is really easy and it's not a job that's like demanding So because it's such an easy job, they could do the 5 hours a day and then go back and do something else to supplement.
I feel like talking like that kind of criticizes another person's work if you ask me. Like, that is kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you gotta think, telling somebody that their job is that simple after they done took years and time to figure out how to get this shit right. That's like a baseball player saying, "Man, it's easy to hoop. I could probably go to the league right now and average 30." But whole time, like they don't know how hard it is and probably won't average over 10, maybe over 5.
The income difference.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. No, let me put this in your brain. No cameraman will ever make as much money as the nigga they're filming. When a McDonald's nigga, a nigga that's working at McDonald's, Checkers, In-N-Out, when they making them burgers, you think they think in their head, damn, bro, I don't want to make these burgers no more because the nigga that owned In-N-Out, the nigga that worked hard as fuck to get to this point in his life to make this much money is making more than me. It's not fair. Oh, I made 20 burgers today. I need more money.
I like DDG, I do, but this was such a big mistake because nothing he's saying is relatable. Like no normal person with an average job or normal life is watching this and thinking, oh, poor DDG. And also it's because like nobody is listening to this and believing it, right? Like nobody believes like the cameraman was asking to get paid 6 figures a month or $1 million a month. Like nobody truly believes that these cameramen were asking to get paid the exact same as DDG. Like that's not even fathom. No, like that's not true at all. What they were asking was probably to get paid what they believe they're worth, right? Probably getting paid 5, 8,000, 9,000, 10, like 10K a month. Maybe they were asking for that regard because they feel like, man, if you bring in about $300,000 a month off this Twitch stuff or this Kick stuff, 10K a month is fair for the person filming all the content. Maybe.
How long are they filming content though? Because that 3,000 might be actually decent for how long they filming, and then you could have time to go do your own thing. Like you could be doing shit with other people. It's not like you're just stamped to be this nigga's personal cameraman at any given time. I'm sure it was flexible enough for dude to go work with other streamers or other people that need cameramans.
10K a month is OD, but I think like there was like wiggle room right there to negotiate. Like, right? Like I don't feel like making the money and then taking all of it and then hoarding it is the right way to conduct business, especially if the employees don't know what you're making, then cool. But if the employee who essentially is responsible for all the content knows exactly how much you're making and you're penny pinching and you're paying him like less than like market value, that's just not a good strategy, right? It's always going to end bad. But DDG don't see it that way. DDG see it as if they should be grateful for the opportunity because one to get to be around.
But the thing is, you know the price that you're getting paid before you even start filming. Why all of a sudden that 3,000 is a problem? You had all this time to negotiate. You could have declined the offer. It seemed like now it's starting to come out. Like I can probably see it from DDG's standpoint of view. Like you just you here for the experience, and this is the price. It's either accepted or not. Shit, you gonna be around hella niggas, gonna be around my homies, and you gonna be recording for me for 3,000 a month.
A bunch of celebrities, and he feels like the work is just not hard, right? I feel like this all boils down to DDG just don't respect the craft. He just don't respect the craft of being a cameraman. He feels like any.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I meant. He don't respect the craft. He making it seem like just being a cameraman is the easiest thing possible.
Anybody can be a cameraman. He even brought up in one of his examples, like at Streamer University, like Kai Cenat took over like the cameraman job for like 5 minutes, and Kai did a better job. Well, Kai Cenat has been doing content for years, so Kai is probably not the best examples because Kai understands angle, Kai understands content more than anybody else in the world, right? but he just don't respect the craft. So when people hear him complain as a multi-millionaire about how his cameraman don't want to get paid $3K a month, people just can't get with it, bro.
No. It's not what it is. So I don't like how these fucking, this cameraman shit, y'all trying to diss niggas, but it's like, y'all don't understand, bro. Like, niggas that work for me, bro, as a cameraman, you live a beautiful life. You travel the world, you meet the coolest people in the world. Like, every nigga that
That's what I'm saying. Like that 3K a month comes with opportunity. Once DDG put you in a room full of other streamers and other celebrities, them other celebrities be needing people like AB. I watched a stream where AB needed a cameraman. He needed a cameraman, and who was it? Was it Neon? It might have been Neon that like helped him figure out a cameraman and figure out his whole situation. They was in the back of a truck. And Dean wasn't there at the time. I mean, they was together, but they was in separate areas.
ever worked for me will tell you that. You can't say that you don't. Niggas travel to see shit that you ain't even, you know what I mean? Just because you ain't getting paid a fucking $100,000 or whatever the fuck niggas expecting, that don't mean a nigga ain't spending damn near that much. Flying niggas across the world, putting niggas in nice ass hotels, Airbnbs, feeding niggas. Boy, I'm a great boss, nigga. I feed my cameraman, y'all. All this shit online where we be joking and shit like cameraman don't eat. No, niggas, if we go to Steak 48, you think I'ma tell my cameraman to go to In-N-Out? No, nigga, get a Wagyu. Fuck it. I'm rich as hell.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that 3K also come with a lot. Like, he got to be paying for flights. Because the dude is streaming. Like, he be going to Miami and he live in LA. Like, he be streaming a lot. So, therefore, I can see where he coming from. Like, he's paying for your flight. He's paying for your food if y'all go out to eat. He ain't treating you wrong. I mean, he just paying you low. But paying you low comes with a lot more. Otherwise, if he wasn't doing all that and paying you higher, then you got to start using your money to make it to his events and to make it to his things. And then at that point, people won't be capable of doing that.
Nigga, but I'm not finna go above and beyond paying a motherfucker just because I'm making more money. It makes no sense. This is a business. That's not how businesses work. Just because you're an individual, it doesn't mean that I don't operate like a business. You feel me? Daryl is broke. But the company DDG is doing very great. That's what cameramen need to do. Separate yourself from the individual. This is a business. Okay? It's a fun job. You don't travel the world working at retail jobs. You go and do the same shit every goddamn day. Boring. With me, cool.
And that's what I think too. Like, if you go to a regular retail job, your check probably not even that. Your check probably not even equaling $3,000 a month or barely equaling $3,000 a month. So what's the difference?
France, Italy, everywhere around the world. Meet the coolest people. Boom, 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 boom. I just don't like, I've been seeing just too many clips and shit, and that shit been blowing me, bro. And I'm like, all right. Niggas is really like downplaying this shit like it's a terrible fucking job, bro.
There were a small percent of people who, up until this point, may have still been on DDG's side. They may have heard of $3K a month and says, I could work with that. I still get to travel, right? Cool. But he absolutely lost the last ounce of support he had left. He completely lost it. Like he lost it completely once he admitted what the job entails. once he admitted what he requires from you for that $3K a month. See, once he broke down to the average person what he would require from you once you get the job, people thought, bro, you done lost your mind, bro. 3K a month, no. 3K a month should never demand what DDG is asking from somebody, bro.
Don't apply if you don't stay in LA. If you don't stay in LA, it's over with. I'm sorry. That's the truth. If you stay in LA, it's done. This is not for you. Watch the stream. That's it. Do not pull up, because if I fuck around and pick you and you tell me you stay in fucking Alaska, I'ma crash. All right? Everybody gonna need their IDs. I need to know address. I need to know who your mama is, your daddy is, everybody. Where you stay at. You must stay in LA. You must have a fucking car. If you don't have a car, it's chops. I'm not waiting on you to Uber. If you stay too far from me, it's chops. I might call you at 3 in the morning. Yeah. I might call you at 3 in the morning. I need somebody. Hello?
If I'm required to be on demand for somebody, on demand, meaning you call me at 3 a.m. in the morning and I have to wake up and come to my job, and I never know when that call is coming. The call will come at 1 a.m. in the morning or 3 a.m. And if I'm asleep, I got to wake up to come to you. I feel like at the very least, you can compensate me above minimum wage.
So I don't think none of what he asked for, besides the knowing the parents, like who the parents is of the cameraman, like I don't think anything else. It seemed like shit. I would expect that out of everybody that take on this job. And then if you can't take on that, then it ain't for you. Like, yeah, if I call you at 3 o'clock, come do that. But shit, what if I call you at 3 o'clock to come do that in Miami and I'm flying you out? You know? But you getting 3,000 and I'm flying you out and I'm paying for your living and food. It ain't, and then on top of that, it ain't like DDG streams every day, or I don't think he does, at least. Like, you might have like a day or two where he doesn't stream or something like that. But like that's where you go get your little extra, your extra cheddar. You gotta go get your money over there. You gotta go get your money at that time. Like you getting 3,000, then you could go have a little hustle while you not being a cameraman, or you can go be a cameraman for somebody else. Cameramans have, like, they do gigs. I thought they, like, you gotta hit them up, and then they can, that mean he need to get his networking up.
I feel like at the very least, man, you should compensate me something to where I don't need another job. Because with 3K a month,
Thing is, like, being a cameraman is like a professional entrepreneur type of job. That's not like a job that's needed in this world. Maybe for like movies and shit for the big people that's in LA. But the other shit, like what he's doing, we don't need streamers. If DDG stops streaming, where is he gonna go? Like it ain't no company where it's a line full of streamers looking for cameraman and and showing their page. There's no portal for that.
I'm gonna need another job. So I feel like at the very least, if you
This is like a curricular activity or whatever the fuck you wanna call that shit.
want me to be on demand, compensate me with a salary to where I don't need to be at another job. But if you are requiring on-demand servitude, 3K a month is outrageous, bro. And bro, people called him out on it, bro. Everybody was on Twitter going at DDG for this, bro.
Bro, maybe the job is just not for the cameraman, because like, not every streamer has these type of situations where they gotta call you at 3 o'clock, but you got a problem with that, even if it's a rare occasion like that nigga gotta call you, you know? But yeah, let me know what y'all think. I don't really see too much of a problem with what DDG is asking for, but I mean, the pay is crazy low, but I mean, it comes with stuff like it'll be different if he was paying him 3,000 and expecting him to use that money to buy the flights or the food, shit like that. But yeah, let me know what y'all think.